Hello, well, I'm Gary Evans, as a number of you know, and I'm here at the Cambridge pub, right on the banks of the River Usk, to see if we can catch some trout. I've got a promotion going for my 50th anniversary. The shop's been going since 1972, so I'm doing a number of promotions on the 50th anniversary with the theme of 50. So I think amongst my best ones is this outfit I've got here. It's a Shakespeare Sigma rod, Sigma reel and Sigma line. I've been selling it at £100 and I've decided as a promotional item for the 50th anniversary to reduce it to £50. The only question, of course, is we're on the banks of the River Usk to actually prove not only is there a good deal, but it actually works. So we hope we're going to get some shots of trout on the end of it and prove the point. I'm with John Phillips, a good mate of mine, and you'll probably know him from the game fair. He's worked with me a number of years there. We're at the Cambridge Inn on the banks of the River Usk, and I've chosen this stretch because it's reasonably good access for us. Down below us we've got the Merthyr Angling Club water, probably the best value in Wales. They've got 4 stretches of the Usk, including this one here, which goes for several miles down through Crosstry water, and their water above. Above us is the Cambridge fishery, and that water is available on day tickets via the Usk and Wye Foundation. So it's public access, easy to fish, and we haven't chosen a water that's overstocked and very expensive. Well, John, we're on the banks. There's a little bit of extra water, I think, from that tiny bit of rain yesterday, although it's quite clear. We've both got these Sigma outfits. What do you think of it?
Well, I've not seen this outfit before today, so first impressions are extremely favourable. We've got a nice 9-foot, 5-weight blank. Now, as you know, the 9-foot 5-weight rod is the most popular river rod in the world today. It's so adaptable. It can be used in any situation for wet fly, bugging or dry fly. It's perfect. The blank is very, very nice. It's got a nice matte finish, so we won't scare the fish. The cork handle is excellent value for money. It's really smooth, there's no filler. The line is fine. It's a medium quality line. As you can see, it's straight as a die. It floats very well. There's no memory at all. And the reel is simply remarkable value. Now, it's a 5/6 size reel. It takes a 5 line with plenty of backing, and it's got a disc drag. Now, I can't believe this is selling for £50.
Well, John, it's late May, so what do you suggest? I'll fish a yellow May-dun, as there are plenty of yellow May-duns and mayflies suddenly hatching. You're really keen on the wet fly, aren't you? So I'll let you fish your team of wets and we'll change over, see what happens. As I say, let's find out if the product works.
Well, I'm here on one of the upper stretches of the beat in a nice fast run. So far we haven't seen very many fish rising, so I'm hedging my bets. I'm not using a dry fly. I'm using a team of 2 spiders, a water hen blower and a partridge in orange, which will cover a multitude of sims. I'm fishing the streamy water. It's basically down and across, and we're hoping we might pick up some better fish later on. We've only seen one fish rise, but I've seen some yellow mayduns on the water, and I've also seen my first mayfly. So with a bit of luck, we might be in luck later on.
Well, we've got a great 2.5 pound brown here. It actually didn't take the dry fly, it was changed over, and eventually on a tungsten nib, 4mm bead at the front of it, in the very fast water, this one took. It's 2.5 pound and it's a superbus brownie.
Right, here we are. Here's a picture that every trout angler in the country would be absolutely proud of. This is a 2 3/4 pound wild brown trout from the Usk. This is a stunning, stunning fish. It's never seen a stew pond. It's never seen a pellet. It's a truly wild fish born in this river, and it's a credit to the captor. Unfortunately, neither Gary or I caught it, but our cameraman came down for 5 minutes, fished a 4mm bead and a really fast run, and hooked 2 beautiful fish for a total weight of about 5 pound. Absolutely magnificent fishing. Well done, Kerry.
Well, we're back at the Cambridge pub. The beer's good, very good, the food's good, and they've also got accommodation. Oh, and today we've proved the fishing is good. So, John, what did you think of my £50 offer and my outfit?
Well, I've never used this before, as I alluded to earlier. Now, as you know, I've got a huge collection of fly rods made by some of the best known rod makers in the world.
And I've been grateful to sell them to you, John.
You have been, in all fairness. Now, this is a 9'5" weight rod, and as I said earlier, it's the most popular river rod in the world. Popular size, popular length, popular weight. As I say, I've got a rod made by a premium manufacturer, world famous manufacturer, which cost 10 times the value of this. It cost me £500 a few years ago, and that's just for the rod. That doesn't include the reel nor the line. If you include those, the outfit is worth about £750.
But John, can I interrupt you and tell you, if you wish to spend that sort of money, I'm still here to talk to you.
Okay, but after buying the last rod, I got no money left.
Okay, well, not only have we got the 9-foot rod on a 5, which we've used today, we've also got a 7-foot rod with a 3. I've also got a bag containing leaders, 3 sets of flies, nymphs, gold heads and wet flies. I've got some dry fly oil, I've got a fly box, something. So this will comprise everything you need. The normal price of that would be over £40. If it's purchased with the rods, I'm going to do it for £25. So there we go, part of our 50th anniversary sale. So right, we set off this morning at about 10:30, John and myself with the rods and Kerry behind the camera. And Kerry, as you might know, is quite a good fisherman, so is John. I haven't caught as many. But we worked down. John started on the wet flies, I started on the dry flies. There wasn't much happening on the surface. There were a few yellow mayduns hatching now and again. It was a warm, bright day, but there were the odd fish we thought got to be there somewhere. After we'd fished for about 2 hours and caught absolutely nothing, by the way, Kerry put the camera down and decided to grab the rod from one of us, mine in particular, okay? John carried on fishing, Kerry grabbed my rod. At that point, Kerry put on a 4mm a tungsten bead pheasant tail. There it is, it's still on the rod. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sure Kerry will get a close-up if you can't. Kerry went into some of the very fast water. Within 10 minutes, he had a trout of about 2.5 pounds, fought like mad. John and I were quite amazed. We thought, oh, day done, well done, Kerry. Kerry insisted on having another couple of casts. And what did he do? Within 10 minutes, landed a second one. That one was £2.12. I'm sure he's got some beautiful photos of them, but he hasn't got a photo of him holding them, and the reason for that is he's still behind the camera. So hard luck, Kerry. But I think we proved that the tackle works. We also proved that if you come out on days like this, get some 4mm gold head beads on your flies.
Right, we've already established that the outfit is perfect for whatever you want, be it a mid-range river or a smaller stream or a small still water. Now, we are blessed in South Wales with a profusion of good, fast-flowing clear rivers, including the Usk, the Wye, the Taff, the Rumney, the Sahawi, etc., etc., etc. The fishing on these rivers is all available locally. We can get day tickets via the shop for a lot of the rivers, and the cost of the fishing is very, very cheap. So we're blessed with such fishing. Now, for £75, you can literally walk out and start fishing. There is everything you need to start your day's fishing. So from a point of view of value for money, it is absolutely fantastic.